never slept a full night in my entire life. I was 5 years old when my stepfather abused me for the first time. I just felt like I was alone on a planet with a monster. I was 12 when he impregnated me. I just remember thinking I have to get out of my skin. I can't be me right now. Like, this can't be it. I didn't know what to do. I was a child. I didn't know what it meant to be pregnant at all. But I had options. Because Donald Trump overturned Roe v. Wade, girls and women all over the country have lost the right to choose, even for rape or incest. Donald Trump did this. He took away our freedom.
Please welcome Yesenia Gomez.
This amazing welcome. I know it's not for me, but it's still amazing. Thank you so much. So tonight, really quickly, I'm just here to tell you a little bit about my story. In October of 2021, 2 weeks after my husband left for deployment, I actually found out I was 4 weeks pregnant. But very quickly, we figured out that there was something wrong. And after 3 weeks of medical tests, blood tests, ultrasounds, and everything in between, my doctor told me that I had an ectopic pregnancy at 7 weeks. My ectopic pregnancy was in my left fallopian tube, and if left untreated, it could burst and lead me to need emergency surgery. But luckily, I was able to go into the hospital the next day and get a methotrexate shot and begin to heal. However, few months later, 6 or 7 months later, the Supreme Court that was hand-picked by Donald Trump overruled Roe v. Wade. Access to a safe and quick abortion was what saved my life and preserved my fertility, and now those very same protections were gone. It unleashed cruel abortion bans across the country, and we began to read about women in Texas, in Alabama, in other states with ectopic pregnancies just like mine that were denied emergency abortion care. And that is unacceptable. Now, that was 3 years ago, almost to the day actually. And my husband and I are on our second round of IVF. And if anybody in the crowd has ever gone through IVF, you know just how bloated and how tired I am right now. But I am still here today, no matter how tired, no matter how sore, because we need to fight for the rights of women everywhere to make decisions over their bodies. Earlier this year, my husband and I watched in horror as the Alabama Supreme Court made a decision that put IVF in danger in the state. My heart goes out to those families because I know what they're going through. And now, I am going through it myself, especially because Donald Trump's GOP policies and reluctance to protect IVF is going to put it at risk for families in 50 states. And that is not something that we will allow to happen. But Texas, tonight we can turn the page continue to make our voices heard. Vice President Harris is a fighter, and she will work tirelessly to protect our families and our futures. So, for the next 11 days, it is our turn to show up for her. Knock on doors, speak to every family member out there, have the awkward conversations, and leave it all in the field because our lives and our futures depend on it. I trust women to make decisions over their own bodies, and I trust Texas women to tell men like Ted Cruz, JD Vance, and Donald Trump that they are done. Their turn is over. This November, we will all come together and make our voices heard and elect Kamala Harris as the next President of the United States. Thank you and good night.
Please welcome Texas voter Willie Nelson.
Are we ready to say, Madam President? Mama, don't let them babies grow up to be devils. Don't let them hit guitars, drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers. Mama, grow up to be devils. They'll never stay home, they're always alone. Even with someone they Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds and gold. Alongside their buckles, old faded Levi's, each night begins a new day. And if you don't understand him and he don't die young, you'll probably just ride away. Mama, it's your baby, be careful. Don't let them take guitars, drive them old trucks. They can be doctors and lawyers and stuff. Mama! They'll never stay home, they're always alone. Even with someone they love. Cowboys like smoky old pool room, clear mountain mornings, little warm puppies, children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to treat him. He ain't wrong, he's just different. His pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. They can be doctors and lawyers and stuff. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone there. Thank y'all very much. On the road again. I can't wait to get on my road. The life I love is making music for myself. I can't wait to get on the road. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again, everybody say. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down my road. We're the best of friends. It's the same that the world keeps turning our way. Our way. I hear you. Can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Big city. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Let's keep the wave moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Can we get it back around? Can we get it back around? Oh my gosh, here it comes. Here it comes. Are there any HBCU graduates in the building? Or you think you better ask, are there any HBCU graduates in the building? Howard University, are we here? Morehouse, Spelman, Grambling, Fairview, TSU, FAMU, Morgan State. What's your HBCU? We gonna do it. Come on. Watch it. Oh, I feel that blue wave coming through. What you said? Y'all ready? If you were in the band of the HBCU, make some noise! Ooh. Here we go! Wait! Are there any ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority Incorporated? Ooh, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it! Y'all finna start strolling? Any K's wanna start strolling? We gotta get this party started. I see you, ladies. Y'all ready? For the AKAs, make some.
First of all, I'm the one that got rid of Roe v. Wade.
And the answer is that there has to be some form of punishment. For the woman, yeah, there has to be some form.
Like, I honestly feel so concerned right now. Well, of course I blame Trump for what happened to me. He's bragging about doing it. He's bragging about overturning Roe v. Wade, which nearly killed him.
He doesn't care or know what's actually happening to people.
And it's hard to ignore that he thinks I should be punished for receiving health care, yet he shouldn't be held responsible for his own actions. That's terrible.
I'm Kamala Harris.
Please welcome Amanda and Josh Zarowski.
Hi, Houston. My name is Amanda Zarowski.
And I'm Josh Zarowski.
We live in Austin.
Let's hear it, Austin. Amanda and I met in preschool. We're from the same small town.
We had a moment in high school, and then we reconnected as adults. Ever since, we've been partners in crime. We decided we wanted to start our family, and so after 18 months of grueling fertility treatments, in the spring of 2022, we were thrilled to find out that she was pregnant with our first baby, a girl. We were over the moon.
My first trimester was smooth sailing, but suddenly at 18 weeks I suffered complications. We were with 100% certainty going to lose our baby girl. We were devastated. What I needed at that point was an abortion so that I could safely and with dignity deliver our daughter and begin the healing process.
But this was Post Road, Texas. The near total abortion ban had gone into effect just 2 days after Amanda's water broke. Ending the pregnancy would have been a legal abortion under the Texas ban. Our doctor risked losing her license and even faced jail time.
So I was told to wait to seek care until I got so sick that my life was considered in danger. Only then would my case fall under one of the rare exceptions where a doctor can intervene in our state of Texas.
For 3 long days, we begged for someone to help. But the help never came due to Texas's oppressive, inhumane abortion laws. Eventually, Amanda's temperature spiked. She was shaking and disoriented. We rushed to the emergency room, and by this time, Amanda had developed an infection which had become septic.
I was finally close enough to death to deserve health care in Texas. After stabilizing my vitals enough to deliver our baby, Willow, I crashed again with another bout of sepsis, and I was transferred to the ICU. Our family flew in from across the country for fear that I wouldn't make it through the night. It was in that dark and lonely hospital room that I realized I was actually lucky. I lived. Others have not.
It is unthinkable to me that anyone could cheer on the cruel abortion bans that nearly took Amanda's life. But that's exactly what Donald Trump and Ted Cruz have done. That is right. And adding to this cruelty, Trump has said that there should be some sort of punishment for women who have an abortion. Women just like Amanda.
What's just as scary is that Donald Trump's allies have detailed plans on how Trump would ban abortion in all 50 states without the help of Congress. That means that what Josh and I went through could be the reality facing Americans and families in this country if he gets back into power.
I want to tell every last voter, including each and every man out there, that this is our fight too. The decision about, that's right. And the decision about if and when to start a family should be ours to make, not Donald Trump's, not Ted Cruz's. That's why we need to elect Vice President Harris, Representative Colin Allred, and Democrats up and down the ballot to ensure our reproductive freedom.
It shouldn't be lost on us that they were just up here telling their own personal story of what they've gone through here in this state. It shouldn't be lost on us that they were just up here telling their own personal story of what they've gone through here in this state. And I want to thank Vice President Harris for coming to Texas and shining light on the Texas families and Texas women. Thank you, Amanda and Josh. Listen, I'm Congressman Colin Allred. With y'all's help. With y'all's help, with God's grace, we're going to beat Ted Cruz. on them. Can you imagine having the privilege and the responsibility of representing our great state, and a crisis hits our state, and you think, I need to go check out the Ritz-Carlton in Cancun? You wouldn't do it. I'll tell you what, if you did, and you ran for office again, you're going to lose your job. That's what's going to happen. Taking away a fundamental freedom from Texas women because you think you know better than Texas women and their families and their doctors. And you put in place this abortion ban. You celebrate this abortion ban. You introduce at the national level 5 times a nationwide abortion ban. And you have to lose your job. Healthy babies in Dallas in the last 5 years. I can't imagine for one of our appointments, the doctor would come in and says, a problem with the baby, or with my wife, but there's nothing I can do because Ted Cruz thinks he knows better. That's not who we are. There's one thing I know about us as Texans, and I'm a 4th generation Texan, is that we believe in freedom. And this is not it. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, Texas. In 10 days, we're going to beat Ted Cruz. And when we do, we're going to make Roe v. Wade the law of the land again. No more of this. That's right. We're looking for a senator who's looking out for them. I will never abandon you when you need me most. I will protect your fundamental rights. I will bring us together around our shared values. I'll remind us that we have more in common than what divides us. We might have come here on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. We're all Texans. We're all Americans. We have to have a leader who understands that. Here's what we gotta do, Texas. We got 10 days to knock on doors, make phone calls. We gotta make sure Kamala Harris is the next president of the United States. We gotta make sure we send Ted Cruz packing. And when we do, it won't be a win for me or for a party. It'll be a win for our state. Y'all ready? You ready to go? Let's do it, Texas. God bless you. And God bless the great state of Texas. One more time! It's not the feel like a family affair here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sing it! In the stadium. Sing it with us! dance with me? Oh, I love both of these songs. What you say? Any bitty bumpers in here right now? You gonna dance with me? I need you to move your hips. If you love Stelina, sing this with me. Texas, Houston. What you say? I want to do something for the aunties. Oh, I know you feel it. I know you feel it. I know you feel it. You say. Sing it. We got a show tonight, right? Sing it! Hey, we talking aunties. We need our favorite uncle in the building. I'm here to make sure we feel good. I'm here to make sure we have a good time. Talk to somebody you love and grab them and tell them, baby, we live a life tonight. We live a life tonight. Here we go. 3, 2, 3. They don't let the music play no more. All the songs are 2 and 3 minutes. Y'all ready to sing it? Here we go. And 3, 2, sing it. You are a shining star, my darling, like I love that to see. There's not a minute, hour, or night that I don't love you. You're at the tip of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you. How I spent my days dreaming brown and hard to say I love you. You must know that if you got your foot on, if you have your hair wall on, then put it in the air right now. What did Tina say? What did she say? Everybody get up! This is my mom's favorite song. If you know it, sing it with me. You say it. They said the people online are mad. They said they mad they not here. Well, they gonna have to stay mad. Cause we're having a great time! What you talking? You say, I want it to the T. I'm talking. Can y'all sing it? Come on, come on. That is. closest to ever Vice President, our soon-to-be President of the United States, our Attorney General, our California Senator, every woman she is. Ladies, if you are every woman, make some noise right now. You are the Vice President, you are the President, the CEO, the mama and the daddy. Let's do it! This is my part. Break it down. What you got? Y'all look so good. Let's go to the bridge. They don't do bridges no more. One last time. Everybody put your hands in the air right now. Right now. Come on. Sing it. Dr. Khan. Kamala Harris. What you say? Right there. I see your cowboy hat. Partner. We're not there yet. Come on. Don't stop. Get to the pose. Don't stop. said, a few people have passed out. I need y'all to take care of yourselves. I need you to bend your knees. I need you to get you some water. I need you to sit down if you can. Latest Friday. Don't it feel good? If you feel good right now, make some noise! It's what? To freedom! Put your signs up. Put your lights up. Put your signs up. Put your lights up. Harris Walt signs in the air. Sing it. You said. I need the whole stadium to sing this part. What you got? Here we go. Make sure they can hear us in Dallas. Sing it! Do it again. Clap your hands right now for the #1 song in the country. Clap your hands right now. Clap, clap.
Telling me all night long, yes, it's gone so long. It's 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? Can't worry about my problems. I can't take it when I'm gone. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round when you say you want. I'm stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my,
you ready?
good Lord. Someone from me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me in jet, dance down these streets. There's a party downtown near Fish Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
We're gonna go get them a drink when they leave here.
Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boosted since I left. I ain't changing for a shit. Tell my mind I ain't forget. I'll go drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this shit again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord, one. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round. We need 30 more. I'm stepping on the table. She don't need a dance floor. Oh my.
Sing it! You what? What we telling them Republicans? What are we telling Trump? At the polls, we said, oh, I'll get you fired up. Do I have any NSYNC fans in here? Any NSYNC fans? Oh, okay, let's do it. Wait, no. What you say? Baby. On January 20th, we saying hello to Kamala. Sing it. What does I say? What's your key? Ooh. Y'all ready? Baby, let's party. Here we go. If you're proud to be an American, make some noise! What you say? Party in them.
Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that shit that's rocking this? Gotta be from out of town. So hard for my girls all around me. It's definitely not a natural party. Cause all I see is the letter. I guess I never got the memo. My tummy's sitting in the field and I won't see. Too much pressure and I'm nervous.
We gonna do it one more time. We gonna do it one more time. But we protect the freedom. If you love America, put your hands up right now. Anybody want to ride with me? If you know it, sing along.
Got somebody, she's a beauty, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me, I guess I do.
We gonna party what?
Right by my side.
All night. Put your freedom sign up. If you believe in freedom, shake it in the air right now. Let's go. Shake it. Shake it.
At 16 weeks, my water broke while I was at work. I was told that my baby would have no chance of survival and I was high risk for infection. But due to Texas law, I waited for days for treatment. And I remember being cold, feeling alone, and very fearful. I developed a massive septic infection and ended up cut from underneath the breastbone down to my pelvic area. They took 2 liters of infected fluid from my abdomen, and the infection was so severe that I almost died.
For the country, but
the fact that I was able to terminate Roe v. Wade, I was so honored to have done it.
He did this to me. This could be you. It could be your wife. It could be your daughter. If these laws continue, it will cost more lives.
Please welcome Andrea Cummings.
On behalf of myself, my husband, and my family, I have to thank you all for the embracing support that you have given me. Good evening. In the fall of 2022, after many prayers, my husband and I found out that we were expecting. Everything changed when my water broke one evening, far too early into my pregnancy. After going to the ER and my OBGYN and learning that my pregnancy was not viable, I was given no options, despite being at high risk for infection. Because of Texas extreme laws, I was told I had to wait, which I did in the hospital for days. My baby girl, Emery J, was born 5 days after my water broke. She lived only for a few minutes, but I hold my baby close to my heart as my husband, mother, and I sing her to sleep. And when Emery's heart stopped, we continued to embrace her and held her for hours as she lay lifeless. It was immediately after Emery was born and the hospital discharged me that I felt severe pain. Eventually, I found myself in the ER, fearing for my life, where my reality soon changed. I was diagnosed with sepsis and sent into a 6-hour emergency surgery. I endured a partial lung collapse, 2 liters of infected fluid removed from my abdomen, and an incision that ran from under my breast to my pelvic area, which has left a deep scar. I was hospitalized for 3 weeks. My body was overwhelming. I nearly lost my life. I remember praying, God, just allow me to be peaceful when I go. After my discharge from the hospital, I required around-the-clock care for 3 months. My mother fed me, bathed me, and even helped assist me in the bathroom while I slowly recovered. Today is the first time I'm sharing my story. It's taken many months of physical and emotional healing to get where I am today. I have come forward so people can learn from my experience and the experiences of other women who have been impacted by these laws. Texas abortion bans unleashed by Donald Trump almost cost me my life and have left me with physical and emotional scars. I'm here to advocate for the women who are unable to share their truths, for the many black and brown women whose pain is often dismissed and disregarded, for the women like Amber Thurman who have lost their lives under Donald Trump's abortion bans. I never thought I would have this type of personal experience. If it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone.
The same people who create these laws should ask themselves, what if it was their loved one? For all the mothers, daughters, granddaughters, there has to be change. Kamala Harris is that change. She is fighting to restore the rights of women that were so wrongly taken away. This election, I proudly cast my vote for Kamala Harris because lives depend on it, and I urge you all to do the same. Now, I'm incredibly honored to introduce to the stage Arthur, philanthropist, proud mother, activist, and H-Town's very own Miss Tina Knowles.
You can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Right on. Right on.
My God. My heart is so full, guys. This is what you call Houston proud. 30,000 people? Oh my God. Houston, you showed up, you showed out, and that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Andrea, for courageously sharing your story. I am honored to be back in Houston tonight, the city where my girls got their voices. I've been so blessed in my life to have many careers, many black jobs. But I have said before, the best job that I've ever had is being a mother. I've had the privilege of raising and helping to raise 4 daughters. And I also take immense pride in being Mama Tina to so many young women and men. It has been empowering for me. You know, the teleprompter, I'm having a hard time seeing it, guys. I'm just being real here. So it's been powerful to encourage young people and to be there for them as well as my own children. You know, I have always believed that I was raising my girls in a world that with every passing generation was becoming freer for women, with more opportunity for women, a healthier and safer existence for women. And so we cannot accept a country where our daughters and former generations and future granddaughters will no longer have the basic freedom that I have lived with for most of my life. But just as our generation and generations before us did, we will fight for our freedom. Yes. And as I look behind, I also know in order to move forward, we must move with purpose. So I say a prayer that is infused with the strength, faith, and courage of those who came before us. We cannot go backwards, guys. Too many people have died for us to have our freedom. I know in my soul that all those past moments have led us to a time like this. We've got to show up and do our part. And that is why I am here. I am so honored to be here in support of Kamala Harris. I am also so proud to be here with two of my daughters. Please welcome Kelly and Beyonce.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my Houston family. I am so proud to be here back in Houston with my Mama T and my sister. Welcome to this day, this remarkable, this joyous day. A date, a day, a time, a moment with weight and meaning for our country, for our people, and for the world. A moment, Houston, where we grab back the pen from those who are trying to write an American story of division and hatred. A moment when we grab back the pen from those who are trying to write an American story of misogyny and racism. We are grabbing back the pen from those who are trying to write an American story that would deny the right for women to make our own decisions about our bodies. Houston, we are grabbing back the pen. We are grabbing back the pen, that pen, to forge a new path with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. We are grabbing back the pen to write a new American story, a story of community, of equality, strength, of kindness, and of hope. When I was a little girl and I pledged allegiance to the United States of America, that meant something to me. That flag meant something to me. And today, that means grabbing that pen and casting my vote, as I already did 2 days ago, for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Now, Houston, you've already had a hand in creating destiny. So do what you do and do this thing again. H-Town. We are so happy to be standing here on this stage as proud country Texas women supporting and celebrating the one and only Vice President Kamala Harris. A woman who's been pushing for what this country really needs right now, unity. It's impossible not to feel the energy in this room, the positivity, the community, the humanity. We are at the precipice of an incredible shift, the brink of history. I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother. A mother who cares deeply about the world my children and all of our children live in. A A world where we have the freedom to control our bodies. A world where we're not divided. Our past, our present, our future merge to meet us here. Imagine our daughters growing up seeing what's possible with no ceilings, no limitations. Imagine our grandmothers. Imagine what they feel right now. Those who have lived to see this historic day. Even those who are no longer physically with us. Imagine all of their sacrifice. The sacrifices made so we can witness the strength of a woman standing in her power, reimagining what leadership is. For all the men and women in this room and watching around the country, we need you. Your voice has power and magnitude. Your vote is one of the most valuable tools, and we need you. Your freedom is your God-given right, your human right. Everybody say Texas. Texas plays a pivotal role to change the course of our future. Texans and Houstonians from 3rd Ward, River Oaks, Sugarland, 5th Ward, Ailey, Memorial, Southwest Side, North Side, all the way down to Most City. We all have a role to play to make this a reality. We're all part of something much bigger. We must vote. And we need you. It's time to sing a new song. A song that began 248 years ago. The old notes of downfall, discord, despair no longer resonate. Our generations of loved ones before us are whispering a prophecy, a quest, a calling, an anthem. Our moment right now, it's time for America to sing a new song. Our voices sing a chorus of unity. They sing a song of dignity and opportunity. Are y'all ready to add your voice to the new American song? Because I am. So let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a big, loud Texas welcome to the next President of the United States, Vice President Kamala Harris.
Keep on running, cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
everybody. Thank you for being here this evening. Can we hear it for Miss Tina Knowles? For Miss Kelly? And Beyonce? What a warm Texas welcome. I thank you all so very much. And I thank you, and I thank my friends for reminding us of exactly what we are fighting for in this campaign. We are fighting for freedom. 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 And to Andrea and everyone here tonight whose lives have been impacted by these Trump abortion bans in this moment, I thank you for sharing your stories and for your courage. It is an honor to be here with so many leaders and all of you who have taken the time out of your busy lives to be here this evening so we can, as a community of people, as people who love our country, be clear, sound strong, and stand in favor of the freedom of every woman to make decisions about her own body. I also want to thank the members of Congress who are here, including Colin Allred. I'm counting on you to send him to the United States Senate so we can get right to work. And to all the elected officials and community leaders, I thank you all. I thank you. See you later. See you later. And we have a lot of work to do, and we will not get distracted. We will not get distracted. So listen, Texas, we have 11 days left in one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime. Voting has already started, and we know this will be a tight race until the very end. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay, so we got work to do. We got work to do. We got work to do. And I love that there is so much enthusiasm. But let's talk about the work we've got to do. Okay. Because we've got 11 days to see this through, and we will win. We will win. We will win. And we will win, and we will win because we know and understand what is at stake. We are 11 days out from an election that will decide the future of America, including the freedom of every woman to make decisions about her own body and her reproductive freedom. And everyone here tonight is here because we are about fighting for our future and not letting some people take us back. Because we are not going back. We are not going back. We are not going back. And in America, we know freedom is not to be given. It is not to be bestowed. It is ours by right, and we are prepared to fight for it. Because we understand the stakes, and moving forward, we understand that what we must do, Texas is right here. You who are ground zero in the fight for reproductive freedom, we must be loud, we must organize, we must mobilize, we must energize the people. Because you all know, Texas is home to one of the most restrictive abortion bans in our country. In Texas, abortion is banned from the moment of conception. You know what? Just send them to that small rally down the street. It'll be fine. Some people don't have a great sense of direction, but that's okay. We'll show them the way. We'll show them the way. Because we know what's at stake, and we will not be silenced. We know what's happening here in Texas. Doctors and nurses could go to prison for life simply for providing reproductive care. Think about that. Life in prison for healthcare providers for doing what they think is in their patients' best interest. You know what? The beauty of our campaign is we're fighting for democracy. And what we know here in Texas is that there are some who would distract from the fact that Texas has a law now that offers a cash bounty for turning in someone who merely helps a friend or a family member get the care they need. In Texas, the law provides for prison for life for healthcare providers for doing what they believe is in the best interest of their patient. In some counties in Texas, they have passed travel bans to prevent women from going to other states to receive care. These are the stakes. And we know how we got here. When Donald Trump was president, he hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade. And as he intended, they did. And now more than 20 states have a Trump abortion ban. Now 1 in 3 American women lives in a state with a Trump abortion ban, including Texas and every state in the South except for Virginia. And many of these bans are causing care to be denied until a woman is at death's door. Many have no exceptions even for rape and incest, which is immoral. And let us agree, one does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree the government should not be telling her what to do with her body. Not the government. If she chooses, she will talk with her priest, her pastor, her rabbi, her imam, but not the government and some people up in the state legislature telling her what's in her best interest when she knows what's in her own best interest. And let us recognize these same people, check this out, these same people who have argued that these Trump abortion bans are in the best interest of women and children, do look at their records. They tend to be in states with the highest rate of maternal mortality in the country. For decades, these extremist leaders who have neglected prenatal care, maternity care, and postpartum care, and who now, after continuously failing to support women and children, claim to care about women and children. Well, I have a question for them. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? been when it comes to prioritizing care for women and children? Where have you been when it comes to helping pregnant women and new mothers? Where have you been when it comes to affordable child care? And do note, many of these same extremist leaders have also refused to extend the child tax credit, which lifted half of America's children out of poverty. They, who have blocked proposals to lower child care costs for working parents, they who have tried to cut WIC and SNAP for low-income mothers and their children. The hypocrisy abounds. And here's what else is happening. These bans are driving doctors out of states like Texas, Idaho, Georgia, and North Carolina, leaving women who are already living in maternity care deserts, meaning there is no maternity care anywhere near them, leaving them with even fewer options. And since Trump abortion bans, fewer medical students are choosing to specialize in women's health. Over these past 2 years, the impact of Trump abortion bans has been devastating. We see the horrific reality that women and families face every single day, and the stories are vivid, they are difficult to hear, they are difficult to tell. For example, here in Texas, can we roll the tape?
4 years they were trying to get Roe v. Wade terminated, and I did it.
As someone who watched his wife almost bleed to death because of conservative implemented laws.
I had to fight and beg to get care that I needed.
Because I wasn't permitted to have an abortion, I nearly died on their watch.
If I had not been able to go out of state to get an abortion in Colorado, my happy, healthy son, Henry, would not be here today.
They took 2 liters of infected fluid from my abdomen, and the infection was so severe that I almost died.
I was to stay pregnant and deliver a baby that would suffocate in my arms.
On the Roe v. Wade, I did a great thing.
From his own mouth, a great thing. There is nothing great about what happened to women like Kate Cox, who was heartbroken to learn her much-wanted pregnancy was not viable, heartbroken when her doctors told her if she remained pregnant, she would be risking her own life or her ability to have children in the future. But the Attorney General of Texas threatened if Kate's doctors helped terminate her pregnancy, they would be criminally prosecuted. So Kate was forced to flee the state to get the care she needed. In Louisiana, Caitlin Joshua was turned away from not 1, but 2 emergency rooms while miscarrying. She was bleeding. She was in pain. But because of a Trump abortion ban, doctors would not treat her. Because if they did, they would have faced 15 years in prison. And so Caitlin had to go home where she went through the pain of a miscarriage for more than a month, and trying the whole time to hide her pain from her 4-year-old daughter. We know that women have died because of Trump abortion bans. Here today is Shanette Williams, the mother of Amber Nicole Thurman, a vibrant, we must speak her name, Amber Nicole Thurman. I promised her mother I would speak her name. A vibrant 28-year-old mother of a 6-year-old son who died a preventable death because of Georgia's abortion ban. Now, Shanette and her family are courageously sharing Amber's story to make sure we all remember her as more than a statistic, so that we remember Amber was a daughter, a sister, a mother, and that she was loved, and that she should be alive today. And listen, we're all here because we know the reality is, for every story we hear about the suffering because of a Trump abortion ban, there are so many stories we've never heard, an untold number of women and the people who love them who are silently suffering, women who are being made to feel as though they did something wrong, as though they are criminals, as though they are alone. And to those women I say, and I think I speak on behalf of all of us, we see you and we are here with you. Texas, what is happening across this state and our country is a healthcare crisis. And Donald Trump is the architect of it. He brags about overturning Roe v. Wade. In his own words, quote, "I did it and I'm proud to have done it." That's what he says. And one has to ask, proud that women are dying? Proud that doctors and nurses could be thrown in prison for life for administering life-saving care? Proud that young women in America today have fewer rights than their mothers and grandmothers? How dare he? Donald Trump even said everyone wanted Roe v. Wade to be overturned. Well, a woman in Ohio was arrested and charged after having a miscarriage. So was a woman in South Carolina. They didn't want this. Hadley Duvall, who became pregnant after being raped by her stepfather when she was 12 years old. She didn't want this. Ryan Hamilton, who is here tonight, his wife was denied treatment at the hospital for a miscarriage. They got home, he found her bleeding and unconscious. He dressed her, put her in a car, packed up their 9-month-old child, and drove to a different emergency room where doctors told him she could have died. Ryan didn't want this. Let's be clear. And the men across America, this needs to be said, men across America do not want to see their daughters and wives and sisters and mothers put at risk because their rights have been taken. I see the men here, and I thank you. The men of America don't want this. And now the Attorney General of Texas is suing the United States government so that Texas prosecutors can check this out, so that Texas prosecutors can get their hands on private medical records of women who leave the state to get care. Now, I'd ask everybody here, please do see the irony, okay? Listen to this. On the one hand, Donald Trump won't let anyone see his medical records. I gave up mine. And on the other hand, they want to get their hands on your medical records. Simply put, they are out of their mind. In just 4 years as president, Donald Trump was able to erase half a century of hard-fought progress for women. And now he wants to go even further. He will force all 50 states to track and report on women's miscarriages and abortions and go after access to contraception and IVF treatment. It's right there in his Project 2025. Google it. And let us be clear, if Donald Trump wins again, he will ban abortion nationwide. And though we are in Texas tonight, I say it to the folks who might be watching from home, for anyone watching from another state, know this. If you think you are protected from Trump abortion bans because you live in Michigan or Pennsylvania or Nevada or New York or California or any state where voters or legislators have protected reproductive freedom, please know, no one is protected if there is a Trump national abortion ban, and it will outlaw abortion in every single state. Understand that. And he can do it with or without an act of Congress. All that to say, elections matter. Elections matter. If Donald Trump is president again, he will likely get to appoint at least one additional Supreme Court justice. Remember who we appointed. Call her Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. But if he were reelected, he'd probably get to appoint one, if not two, members to the United States Supreme Court, at which point Donald Trump will have packed the court with 5 out of 9 justices on that court who will sit, but think about that, who will sit for lifetime appointments, shaping your lives and the lives of generations to come. And that is among the many critical contrasts in this election. Look, Donald Trump doesn't trust women, but I do. We trust women, and we understand what's at stake. And with Colin already in the United States Senate, when Congress passes a bill to restore reproductive freedom, I will proudly sign it into law as President of the United States. Proudly. Proudly. So to all the friends here, let us remember, momentum is on our side. I know sometimes in Texas, folks are like, is it worth it? Does it make a difference? Yes, it does. You are making a difference, and momentum is on our side. You are making a difference. Since Roe was overturned, every time reproductive freedom has been on the ballot, from Kansas to California to Kentucky, in Michigan, Montana, Vermont, and Ohio, the people of America have voted for freedom every time it's been on the ballot. And often they have voted by overwhelming margins from so-called red to so-called blue states, proving this is not a partisan issue. Because Americans from all backgrounds and beliefs understand the decision of whether, when, and how to build a family is one of the most consequential decisions anyone can make. And we are fighting for an America where no matter who you are, where you live, you can make decisions about your own body for yourself. So moving forward, all of this is to say, reproductive freedom is on the ballot in this presidential election. And in 10 states around the country, including Arizona, Florida, and Nevada. And with the work of everyone here, freedom will win. Freedom will win. And so I want to take a moment to speak in particular to all the young leaders here and across America. Do we have anybody here from Gen Z? Where you at? I'm counting on you, because the thing I love about you is you are impatient for change. You know it ain't right that you may have fewer rights than your mother or your grandmother. You know it is not theoretical. You know it is not political. It is your lived experience. And I see you, and I see your power. I see your power. And I know so many of you are voting for the first time. Can I see a raise of hands? Can we applaud our leaders who are voting for the first time? All right, we heard it for our young leaders. years, that's right. So listen, to everyone here, we know freedom has never come easy. Never come easy. There has been no moment of our progress as a country that did not come about without a fight. Let's all be clear about that. And we are in the midst of a movement. And everyone here is a leader in that movement. So we do this then remembering those who came before us, those who struggled and sacrificed for our freedoms, who found fellowship and even joy in one another in the fight. They found strength and hope in fighting for our ideals. And that is what we are doing. That is what we are doing because we know weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. So Texas, election day is in 11 days. Early voting has already begun. So now it is time to start making your plan. Go to iwillvote.com to get all the information you need. And it is not only the presidency that is on the ballot. There are many important races, including Colin Aldred running for Senate, who we must note his opponent supported a national abortion ban 6 times. An opponent who said he does not support exceptions even for victims of rape and incest. So let's remember, Texas, your vote is your voice, and your voice is your power. So today I ask you, are you ready to make your voices heard? Trust women? Do we believe in reproductive freedom? Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it? And when we fight, we win. God bless you and God bless America.
Keep running, cause the winner don't quit on themselves. Keep running, cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Hail Marys, I meditate for practice. Channel 9 News tell me I'm moving backwards. 8 blacks left, death is around the corner. 7 misleading statements by my persona. 6 headlights waving in my direction. 5-0 asking me what's in my possession. Yeah, I keep running, jumping the aqueducts, fire hydrants and hazardous smoke alarms on the back of us. But mama, don't cry for me, ride for me, try for me, live for me, breathe for me, sing for me, honestly guiding me. I can be more than I gotta be, stole from me, lied to me, nation hypocrisy, gold on me, driving me wicked. My spirit inspired me like, yeah. Open correctional gates in high desert. Open our mind as we cast away oppression. Open the streets and watch our beliefs. And when they carve my name inside the concrete, I pray it forever reads.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains all by myself. Won't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey, I'ma keep on running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
I'll father get in there. What you want from me? Is it true? You see, I'll father get in there. In
There's a whole lot of people in the house trying to smoke with the yak in your mouth. And we back outside. You said you outside, but you ain't that outside. Worldwide hoodie with the mask outside. In case you forgot how we act outside. Motivation. Gonna find me a new foundation, yeah. Taking my new salvation. And I'ma build my own foundation, yeah. Oh, baby, you won't break my soul. 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 And I'm telling everybody, yeah. You don't see it, you won't see it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. You don't think it, you won't be it, that love ain't yours. Can't break my soul. Trying to fake it never makes it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. Never stressing, I'll take less, I'll justify love. We go round in circles, searching for love. We go up and down, lost and found, searching for love. Looking for something that lives inside me. For something that lives inside me. You won't break my soul. 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 Telling everybody, telling everybody, everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul.
in the league. Who you wanna be? I'm who they wanna be. BEAUTYE. Never seen so much rage from a queen. Rage from a queen. Queen so strong, cause she was a machine. Girl of your dreams, Sinclair regime. Turn to the max, can't forget vaccine. But first, me as a goddess, I'm tired of being modest. 100 degrees the hottest. If we're being honest, ebony anybody's. Black people win, they say we being demonic. Angel in disguise, I hate I have to disguise it. Why you gotta disguise it? Rich in your mind, that's why I'm making deposit. Give me all the power, it's time to realize it. Don't know, good take my power. My power, my power. Don't know, good take my power. My power, my power. They feel away.
朋友都知道我是很挑剔的，防晒乳我选 KISS 皇家呵护抗光清爽高防晒凝露，因为它有媲美蓝光神盾的抓藻植萃，保护我在阳光下延缓肌肤老化，维持青春弹力，可以防御工作环境里的3C 商品，各种光源对肌肤的伤害，擦起来清爽不黏腻。我特别喜欢它做到海洋友善。365天，天天抗光抗老化，是我的保养日常。你呢？呵护您，呵护全家人，专属你的 KISS Royal Care 抗光清爽高防晒凝露。